talking to Micky Collins after the 3-3 draw against East Grinstead. Micky, you're still unbeaten in 2019. My word, you had to work hard to still retain that good record.
Yeah, and do you know what? From all the bad things that we've done today, I just think the one thing that's come out of it is the guys have shown great character, and they have done that recently. They did it last week with 10 men for half an hour, and fair play to them. They dug themselves a hole in, and fortunately they dug themselves out of it. And we tried as much as we could to throw the game away, and in the end, either team probably could have gone on and nicked it and won the game. But you know what? You can't be 2 goals down after 7 minutes, and that's just not good enough, and we've addressed that and we've spoke about it, and we'll deal with that during the week.
Analyse the start, really off the pace almost from the first whistle.
Yeah, it didn't stick to the game plan. We tell them how to play. You know what? We give them the advice. We tell them what to do. We have teams watched. We've been professional about it. Pay respect to the other team. We know they're good going forward. Proved it last week. They scored 4 goals. And we said, look, this is how we can affect it. And then, you know what? Probably 7 of your 11 team turn up and don't play to how you want to. At the end of the day, that's individual error. And as I just said to them in there, it's not good enough. And they need to improve on that to be in the game for a longer period at the start to give us a platform to play off. And we turn up next week against Ashford and we'll be in serious trouble like that. And
you worked hard to get back into the game. Frankie took advantage to pull him one back, but good to see Tommy Whitnell get off the mark on his home debut.
Yeah, it's great. For both of them, we knew that, with good movement and intelligence up front, and that's why we changed it and put, a couple of new personnel in there. We thought we'd cause some problems, and we proved that with the chances we've created. And the first one's, Frank's gambled, gone far post, good header, and Tom's done well. Ryan Fowler's managed to get himself forward after a period of time, and then all of a sudden he squared it back. Tom's made a great little check, and it's a great finish, left foot, and that's his trademark back from earlier in his career. And he spent a lot of his last part of his career in midfield, and we see him slightly differently than that.
Good signing for you, Whitnell, coming from Bostic Prem with Tunbridge Angels.
Oh, he's a good player, very good player, very experienced, understands the game. You can see, reads what's going on. It's going to take him time to settle. It's going to take him time to adjust to what we do and how we play. And to be honest, for him, from the last couple of seasons, probably a new position for him. So he's very versatile. We can play in different areas, and great signing for the club. And it shows you the stature of the club now that we can attract players of that calibre.
And Luke Holness today, how did you view his home debut?
I think he did okay, Luke. He hasn't played much lately, and again we went with it with a little bit of pace, and he did okay at times. Difficult first 10 minutes is you're a bit shell shocked, and then he grew into the game, and then I just don't think we got the ball to him enough really. But he had a couple of opportunities where he's tried to create things, and there's positives there, so that's the most important thing.
2-2 at half time, then you find yourself 3-2 down, but get back on terms, and you went for the winner, bringing Poggi on, I suppose, late on.
Yeah, it's a bad goal to concede, the third one. We've not reacted. Rips will be the first to put his hands up for that one. You know what, and I just said in there, he's been ill all week. He was ill last Saturday, managed to get through 90 minutes, hasn't been able to train this week. And unfortunately, any level of football, if you don't train during the week, you find it difficult on a Saturday. And it's only because Jack's, on his way back and not fully fit yet that we had to run with it. And he'll be the first. He's man enough to say, I should have cleared it and I should have reacted, and he hasn't. But again, we've shown great character to go down the other end, and Frank does what he does, gets in the right place, and then he's brought the ball down and slotted it. And then as I say, we've looked a bit proactive and thought we'll change it a little bit and try and go and win the game, see if we can get 3 points. And to be fair, in the end, it's a fair result.
And again, reflecting on the month, been a good month for you. Now you go into February, as you say, a tough opening game of the month at Ashford next week, which pairs you with one of your old managerial buddies, Tommy Warlow.
Yeah, Tom's a good friend of mine, and it'll be a good game down there, a good side. He's inherited a good side and he's added to it, which he will, because he's a blooming good manager. And it'd be nice to see him. It's good to see him back in the dugout after the Thamesmead debacle. And he was my gaffer at Tunbridge Angels, and he was really successful there. So it'd be nice to see him, and his backroom staff. So it'll be a tough game down there. They're really playing well. Playing some good stuff and getting some good results. And they'll be up there, no doubt about that. Minimum playoffs, they'll be up there. And we need to turn up. We need to be switched on, and we need to be focused. But it's been a good month really. If we'd have took that at Christmas, if someone said we're going to go January unbeaten, irrespective of 2 draws, especially with the way some of the games have gone. Last week to keep Hive without scoring was good with 10 men. And today, as I say, could have gone either way. And they don't belie their league position then, because they're good going forward. Matt's got them really organised. They've really got some good players in there, and I'm sure they'll go and get results and creep up the table anyway.
I just wondering a word about Jack Miles. He was on the bench today. The news of the scan is good. You know, a sprain, I gather. Is that right?
Yeah, absolutely. So that's a lot better than we thought. So the rest has done him good since the suspension. So hopefully he'll be in the reckoning from Tuesday onwards, and we'll monitor him during training, and then hopefully he'll be up for proper selection for next Saturday.
And a busy start with 2 back-to-back home games following Ashford. You know, Whitstable at home and Whiteleaf at home.
Yeah, all tough games. All of them are tough in their own different ways, you know. But it's what I've just said to him in there. You know, all the games in this league are winnable if you turn up and you do things correctly against whoever you play, and you stick to the game plan. They're winnable. But what you can't do is turn up and play 7 minutes with how we've told you not to, and concede 2 goals, and then cause yourself a mountain to climb. Which, fair play to the guys, they've worked their socks off to get back in it.